bumming with Bob. Let's have a few brews. Let's have some fun with the bum wine crew. So kick your feet up and grab you a beer. 'Cause damn, man, I'm glad that you're here.
All right. This is Bumwine Bob, between all new edition of But with Bobcat. We are here on the Bumwine Bob YouTube channel and on all your favorite podcast apps as we are getting ready to celebrate Lokoween season is here and upon us. So what better way to spend your holiday? It's a Loko holiday, man. Lokoween comes once a year, and when you have a Four Loko can costume, you can't go wrong with that. So thanks for tuning in. Thanks for joining the show here today. And do us a solid, smash that subscribe button on the Bumwine Bob YouTube channel. Help spread the word as we are trying to get closer and closer to 1,000 subscribers for the Edward 40 Hands Challenge. So do it. It's free. Doesn't cost a dime. Doesn't cost a nickel. Not even a penny is what it costs you here. But we are going to get into the Loko. And sadly, one of our good buddies couldn't make it here today. Roadhouse, he's missing. I don't know where the guy went, but we do have a couple special guests joining us here today to celebrate Lokoween. And this guy we found on the street somewhere. He is the chairman of the BWB. Loko LaParka is here. Loko LaParka, how are you, man?
Doing real good. I'm glad you found me today. It was getting cold outside, and you offered one solution to get warmed up.
You got to get that Loko, man. You got to get the Loko flow in there. But it's not just Loko LaParka here, ready to have some fun with us today. We're also welcoming back another good friend of the show. I think this is his third. Could this be the three-peat appearance of a single guest? He did join us for the 300th episode celebration last year, but we are welcoming back once again Kevin, the tattoo guy, is back again. Kevin, man, how you doing?
Doing great. Feeling really loco,
I know. Look at this. We got our gold costume here. Kevin's got his jungle juice, and then we got Loko LaParka over there. He's got the Four Loko flag draped over him to celebrate the Loko-ness of everything, because it is Lokoween season, and it's time we get drinking. We got to get these Lokos cracked open here.
We got to.
So starting off here, I did, as anybody keeping track of my travels, I did finally find the new Four Loko gold can out there with the nice little raised can here. Very, very fancy compared to, I had the old gold can.
Yeah, the new ones look better.
The new one, oh yeah, definitely a lot flashier and everything. So, the new out with the old and with the gold. And to go along with my gold can, I had to go all out and pick up the gold lanyard koozie. Well, nice. Everybody knows my adventures with the other lanyard koozie of trying to do the remember the spin, the Four Loko can spin.
You did it. I've seen it
out there. It's out there. The video's out there on the YouTube channel. So get that. So I'm gonna put this gold in my lanyard koozie here. Maybe if I can slip it in there. But Kevin, what do you got over there?
I got me some sour watermelon in my Loko sour warhead koozie. It's the only one that I was able to get at that time, but I got it.
Yeah, that was the original lanyard koozie. Was the that one. Now they've expanded to the gold ones. I think there's also a jungle juice, and the USA lanyard koozie too. So Kevin, you can get the
They're expanding.
Jungle Juice lanyard one to match your costume now too.
Oh, I'm stoked.
Yes.
Yeah.
And Loko LaParka, what are you hiding over there?
Well, I thought I was buying gold today, but it happens to be the electric lemonade.
Oh.
Wasn't paying no attention. I just grabbed a yellow one and a jungle juice and settled on electric lemonade for tonight.
Okay.
So I'm going to battle this thing into my koozie. And if people don't know, you got to put them in unopened.
Wait, it won't fit. Oh, I gotta
You
loosen
have
it.
to loosen it up. Make sure it's
Yeah,
it's facing the right way.
Yeah.
There.
Yeah, we'll give this a
Yeah.
spin.
I was gonna say you have to move it around,
boy.
get it nice. It's very, very snug. That's what you have to give them credit for. That they go all out, make it nice and snug in
It's
there.
just
Really,
the right travel.
yeah.
Yep.
I mean,
Got it.
It's not just the right travel, but if we're ready, I'm ready.
All
I'm
right,
ready
let's
to pop it
crack.
open.
Let's crack these bad boys open here.
Yeah, what a wonderful
Oh
sound.
boy.
Yeah, look at that.
Sound of an
Ooh.
angel.
Ooh, all right. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers to Lokoween. Ooh, that's good. Wow. I think I found a new one of my new favorites.
That's ice cold too.
Man.
Ooh.
that one bites you right in the butt.
Yeah. Ooh,
Yeah.
there you go.
How I missed you, Four Loko.
Oh man, yep. Mhm.
Yeah, it has
A little
been
bit.
it's been a bit since we did some Four Loko here on
It has.
the podcast. Not drinking them outside of the podcast. That happens.
Oh yeah, quite a lot.
I told Kevin before. I said he was asking about that sour melon flavor, and that's the one I cracked open a few weeks ago when I was hanging out with the guys from the Dude Network on their podcast. I cracked that one open and was one of those sips you take. You're like, I need to get this flavor more often.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we say sometimes too, it's the ones that aren't that like flashy.
Exactly.
It's like
yeah.
sour melon. It's not like the jungle juice raw, coming at you over there, or the USA, or even a gold that's like blinged out.
The USA actually still has been one of the ones that I can actually drink three of so far. I'm gonna beat it one day. I'll drink 4.
He's going for the 4 ass. But people always have been asking me anytime I go on somebody else's podcast. They're like, "How many Four Lokos can you drink in a sitting?" And I always say that the limit is 2. And I always say, I know a guy who drank 3 of them, and he lived to talk about it.
Yeah.
So now he wants to go for that fourth Four Loko to hit the. I mean, that might be the 6th Loko. I mean, we say the 3 Lokos is like hitting the 5th Loko, and that 4th one's probably the 6th Loko.
Yeah. I wonder if there's a Guinness Book of World Records for that. I might look into that. Get Guinness out here and be like, "Hey, I'm about to do it."
Ooh, there we go.
Then the aliens come down and we get abducted, and
Hey, they might see that Loko and they're like, "Hey, man, we want in on this stuff, man." And it's
right.
That's the party.
Yeah.
It's the great equalizer that brings everybody together. Is the Four Loko, and how many people are on the fence about Four Loko because they've all heard the stories about it, and I think the 3 of us might have talked about this the last time too, about the same people that still think that it has caffeine in it. And you're like,
yeah, I get that asked that all the time. Yeah, I'm like, no, it doesn't.
I'm like, no, not for like the past 14, 15 years or so. It has not had any caffeine in it, but it still has that stigma. But some people, you'll give them a taste of it, and they're like, you know what? This is not that bad. I know when it was, I think it was when 4th of July, we did the night before we did the podcast, the 4th of July Loko
I remember that one.
podcast with the three of us. And then I was at a friend's house for the 4th of July the next day, and I brought over the Four Loko, the pregame of the Loko USA. And I'm like, hey, you want to try it? I'm like, just a little bit, it's just a little, small flask bottle. So I poured out just a little bit for some people, and they're all like, oh, I don't want, and they took a sip, and they're like, this isn't bad. I could drink this. So it has that stigma to it. And I always say too, you have to find the right flavor for you.
I think it's like,
try it. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's how it is you got to find the right flavor for you. Like everybody's got their own flavor, honest, and that's what I like about Four Loko is they've got so many flavors.
Yeah,
you try what's best for you, man.
You got 14 different varieties of it out there floating around somewhere, and they're not all in one spot, so you have to go searching for certain flavors.
Oh, I don't know how long.
Not see.
Yeah, I don't know how long I pushed for them to get Four Loko Jungle Juice over here, but I did it. I was on
every time I
journey.
crack like this could easily be my next favorite flavor. I always seem to rotate back to USA. I thought Jungle Juice was going to replace it, but cracking this tonight, it's been a long time. I almost want to put this on the top.
I think that would, you remember when I mixed Four Loko? I think that would be a good mixer.
Oh, yeah.
The Four Loko, lemonade. It'd be a pretty good mixer. This one would be too. Shoot, I might try it. I'm always down. I'm a scientist at heart.
I did that sour melon with this guy here with the garage beer lime. I mixed the two of them together, and it was a solid flavor.
That's awesome.
I thought it was a good mix, and then
we've really come across some really good concoctions in the past couple of years. Making a mix.
Now I've seen this guy on Instagram that something Deutsch, but he chugs those garage beers, and I've been looking for him, but I can't find him in my area. I might have to order it or so. I don't know, but I want to try them.
I know they're still expanding. I think the distribution for them there. They just came to New Jersey a few months ago. I know Roadhouse had them in Kentucky earlier this year.
Wardrobe change.
Yeah, wardrobe change. We got the Four Loko bucket hat here. Yeah, showing the B. The B over there. Don't show him too much yet. Always going all out. It's just showing everything.
Wait, the second B.
Look at that.
2 B's.
Yeah, that's why we call him the chairman of the BWB, Loko LaParka, making a special guest appearance here. Sounds very familiar to Roadhouse, but I swear to God, it is not him.
That's his wrestling twin.
Yeah, that's the alter ego. Twin.
They're not paying me for the advertisement, but I do get Four Loko tonight.
Yeah.
And I'm off the streets.
Exactly.
That's right.
One night only, I get a roof over my head.
And a Four Loko. And the Four Loko will keep you nice and warm too.
Nice and warm.
Is it pretty cold over where y'all are at, or is it starting to go down?
What to say here?
It's been back and forth here. Like last week, we had some days that were cold and some nights that were in the 30s.
Yeah,
and then it popped back up this past week in the 70s, and we hit 80 the other day.
Yeah, we're still in the 80s and 90s.
Yeah,
it was hot today.
But once the sun goes down, it gets cold. Right now, it says it's 49 out here.
That's not bad.
And I'm sitting at 55.
Yeah, but it's you're warm. The day starts, it's cold.
Let's see what we're at.
You go out there.
Now,
they always say it's
76.
It's you hit all 4 seasons.
Yeah,
within a day.
Yeah,
you wake up, it's freezing. There's frost. It's you got some frost on the ground, and then by
weather.
Mm-hmm, then by the morning, it's it's spring. Yeah, it's it's springtime by noon. And then by 3 p.m., it's summertime. It's 80 degrees. And then by 6 o'clock, when the sun starts going down, now it's fall finally. And then by 10, you're back to winter again. It's like,
It's like people would
just a
ask,
thought.
why do you have so many hoodies? Because this time of year, you put it on in the morning, and then
Take it off in the afternoon.
mid morning, afternoon, it's
Mhm.
coming off. It's getting thrown in your car.
Yeah.
And the next morning you leave it there. Next morning you're like, oh, it's cold. Go grab another one. So by the end of the month or week, there's anywhere from 7 to 10 hoodies in the back seat of your car.
That's
That's
how
why
I
you
am.
need so many.
Yep. Oh boy, this is good. I can drink this every day now. Man.
See, add it. See, put it in the rotation now.
If you want
Yeah.
to stay warm, you got to get a luchador mask.
Yeah.
You do.
That's
My friend
insulated.
that does our podcast with me or whatever, he was supposed to be Nacho Libre, and then they didn't have it at Spirit Halloween, so he ended up getting the Barney blow up, like a big Barney blow up. I'll send you all the video of it. It was funny. But we found out it had a hole in it, and then the strap broke, and so he took it back. And I don't know if y'all been to Spirit, but they have it's called a Skelebaner costume. It's a skeleton, and it's got a little, fill in the
Yeah.
Anyways,
we
it's
get
got
it.
an
Yeah.
air pump. It's got an air pump that you push, and it just goes like this.
Oh, so it goes up.
Yeah.
Awesome.
But what we found out is it doesn't go down. It goes up like this, and it kind of does this, and then it'll go. Like,
Well,
dude,
somebody's got to take care of them. That's why.
Someone's got to melt that thing down for you.
Exactly. You need somebody's got to take care of it. Then it will release itself and go back down again. So
You guys like magic.
sit there and go, ooh.
Ooh, look at that.
Oh boy, look at that.
Man, you must have
man.
been.
The ghost of Halloween.
Hey, you read my mind over here too. Look what I brought along too.
Oh,
I had to go Texas
as a bonus here.
around. Yeah,
See?
I did. Never
Kevin's
seen
gonna
it
whip
before,
out
but
the
look,
Lone Star.
no, Texas League. It's a baseball beer. Yeah,
Ah,
I'd never seen these.
yeah.
Yeah, it's different.
Hey,
I thought it was
fitting.
cool.
Hey, fitting for World Series time now, so it's perfect time to break it out over there.
Yeah, I had to. I was like, man, that's kind of cool. But then I also got this. I don't know if y'all seen it. Have y'all? Well, it's brewed in Texas, but I don't know if y'all have it. It's called Tups, Day of the Dead.
No, I haven't seen that. But that's
Is it an IPA?
It's a pale ale, but it kind of tastes like an IPA. It's hoppy like an IPA. I'm a beer guy. I like.
I gotta say,
beer.
the IPA cans, the art and everything on these IPA cans are pretty kick ass.
Like the Voodoo Ranger ones, those are cool.
Yeah,
I wish I could do smart
looking at all the different IPA art.
Yeah, they all look great, but then the taste on some of them is just
Voodoo Ranger. I'm sorry, guys. Voodoo Ranger is not. I'm not a fan. It's too hoppy. It punches me right in the butthole.
Yeah.
I had a taste bud change to where I used to like IPAs. The hoppier, the better. And then all of a sudden, I can't explain what happened, but it's just like, oh my God, it's just garbage. Let's drink bourbon.
Yeah.
And I never used to like bourbon, but now I'm huge in it.
I love bourbon. I'll drink it on the rocks now. Bourbon and then like fancy tequilas like Anejos or Reposados now. Yeah, there you go. He knows.
Quarter horse.
Yeah. I was having some of this the other night.
That'll keep you warm.
Since it was cold out, I'm like, hey, as Loko LaParka had brought up, he said it's getting into bourbon season now with the colder weather. Or was that Roadhouse? I don't know. Loko LaParka or Roadhouse. I mean, both very smart people.
Very smart. Yeah. Alcohol geniuses. Yep.
Well, I'm going to kind of go between the two of the Four Loko and the Colt 45.
Yeah.
I just try to mix.
Yeah, I was going to say I didn't think you finished that Four Loko already. I mean, I'm sure you could have, but maybe a little back and forth.
Pretty fast.
I want to go back and forth between the two.
Kind of switch between.
I've been
heavy and then light, heavy and light. Yeah, it's like lifting weights. You got to go heavy and then you got to go light. And
Yeah.
Yeah,
Put them in rotation.
I was
That's
just saying,
right.
and speaking of lifting weights, we're putting out that challenge out there to everybody to subscribe to the Bum Wine Bob YouTube channel, because once we
Go
hit
subscribe.
the 1,000 subscriber mark, we are going to be doing the Edward 40 Hands Challenge. Kevin said before he wants
I'm
in.
down. I'm doing
He's
it.
down
that's
to join
wonderful.
in with
I
us
haven't done it
here
since college.
when that time comes. And we said, anybody who wants to join in the festivities, all you got to do is first subscribe, tell your friends to subscribe to the Bum Wine Bob YouTube channel. We're at about, as of right now, about 226, I think, left to go until 1,000. And then once we hit 1,000, we will coordinate a day and a time to get together for a variation of an Edward 40 Hands challenge right here on the podcast.
If all our
Oh, boy.
loyal listeners and watchers share
Hey.
the post that you posted today, or was it yesterday, if every one of them shared it and 10 people seen it and those 10 people shared it, it would just keep moving, the pyramid effects or the Ponzi scheme. We would hit that in less than a week, and the next week we'd be able to do it. I'm ready.
I'm so ready. Hey, you know what?
I was just saying, once we put the bug in everybody's ears about this,
Yes.
people are asking and wondering about it. So
That would be a
it'd
quick
be
turnaround. It's usually months before I'm on the podcast again. I'm down for a week away.
Yeah.
I'm down. I'll do
It'd be
it.
great to if we live stream it and then have viewer interactions where they're actually playing along with us.
Oh man.
And you know how you can request to join?
Yeah,
People,
we can put out the
and then kick them off and bring someone else on. And just in rotation, we can have a nationwide or worldwide.
We can put the link. Yeah, we can put
just
the
to
link
help
out
it
there.
out. Just to help it out, guys. Okay.
Let's push for.
I will use Gorilla
Edward
Tape.
40 Hands night.
I'll use Gorilla Tape, and my hands are hairy. Okay. I'll use Gorilla Tape.
Yeah.
So that y'all can see me take the tape off after I finish. There you go. If that don't motivate you, I don't know what does.
The Indians did fuck buffalo.
Yeah, they did. That's a Native American secret. You're not supposed to know that.
Yeah, top secret of the pros.
That's right.
Yeah,
that's why they're so
like you said,
Roadhouse going to be a part of it.
We hope so. We hope
hey,
so.
You know what they used? You know what they used? They used these condom koozies.
Hey, safety first out there. Safety first. All right.
I went to Florida a couple times ago, man, and I went to a store and I looked at that. I was like, "What is that?" She goes, "It's a condom koozie." I was like, "The hell did you say?"
Yeah.
Condom koozie? She's like, "Yeah." And she showed me you roll it, you unroll it like a condom onto your can. I guess. Let me see if I can do it. I'm gonna see if I can do it.
That is amazing.
Let's see how skillful you are over there with.
Oh boy! Without spilling my Four Loko, I got to do it here now. Oh, it won't fit around it. I got to stretch it. The girth is too big.
Big things in small
Yeah,
places.
he's got that girth, man. That
it's
girth
got that
is
girth.
too much.
Wait. The Tubs has the girth. Oh,
you didn't get the Magnum.
Well, I didn't get the Magnum, man. 2 inches hurts going 90 miles per hour. That's what I was always told. You know what? I'll do it whenever I finish this Four Loko.
Okay, all right. No pressure, right?
Yeah, no pressure at all. I'll show y'all how to put a condom koozie on.
You were on the spot. You were on the spot.
I know.
For hurricane coverage, though.
We're practicing
Hey,
safe
did y'all see
drinking.
that?
Yeah.
Okay, so funny thing, we were
definitely on the spot.
I was driving my mother-in-law. That was a 20-hour drive, man. That was rough. So I was driving, and the whole way, once we hit Mississippi, because you hit going from Texas to Florida, you hit we hit Louisiana, then we hit Mississippi, and then we hit Alabama, and then you hit Florida. By the time we got to Mississippi, And then we stayed the night in Mississippi, and then we woke up the next day. And by the time we started back on a road trip the next day, we started getting hurricane warnings, and we're like, we see people evacuating, and we're like, and I'm looking at my mother-in-law. I'm like, are we crazy? Because everybody's evacuating, we're going right towards it.
You're
Yeah.
going the wrong way.
Yeah, and then we get there, and I mean, like, we get there, and my sister-in-law is like, well, we're far enough from the water, we're not gonna get the surge. We'll get the storm surge. We'll get the winds though. And I was like, okay, cool. Well, the last day I was there, no, it was the day before the last day I was there. My sister-in-law said, hey, I know y'all are gonna get bored. School's been canceled. Go ahead and take your niece and your stepdaughter to y'all go hang out on the island. And I was really hoping one of my favorite places to hang out there. It's called the Daiquiri Deck. So, but they were closed because of the hurricane. So we went over there to the beach that we usually go to. It was Cortez Beach. And I mean, the water was all the way back to the not just the sand, but to the grass, like where the grass starts growing. And it
Where
was
the break is, yeah.
yeah, where the break was. And I was like, my God, this is crazy. And people were still out there swimming. Parents had their kids out there. I was like, y'all are amazing parents. I would do the same thing, you know. Like, but it was
blew me
windy.
away because I was like, I was like, I had no idea that. I was thinking, is Florida really that close to Texas? I know it's
No,
I was like,
It's
what's he
not.
doing there?
I had to drive. My mother-in-law moved over there, so I had to drive her over there. And yeah, but we got there the next day, my last day that I was there, because my flight got canceled. And so I was like, oh man, I have to stay in Florida an extra day. Darn. You know, like yeah. So my flight got canceled, and then one of my sister-in-law's friends messaged her and said, hey, my house is messed up. I mean, we showed up, and that road, I'm talking that road, like her road to her house was knee deep in water. And then it went up about 3.5 feet above her house. So it went all in her house. I was like, man, I felt so bad. I was like, I want to stay an extra day to help.
Right.
Yeah, Florida got hit hard though. They did. And then Milton hit even worse.
Yeah, exactly. Right after. It's
God.
like, hey, you want one? Have another one. All right.
Yeah.
But,
I
hey,
mean,
like, you know what?
It hit this far inland. That week was pretty rough here. We had I think 8 days of just pouring rain here.
Golly. Yeah, that's a lot of rain.
We got 7 to 8 inches of rain. So I can't imagine what what was dumped before it got to, Kentucky.
Well, Florida, they said with Milton, they said there was a 15-foot storm surge, which means 15 feet of water is going on land.
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that's not inches. That's feet. So
Feet,
Yeah.
I mean, the wind was about 150 miles per hour. So with Milton, after Helene wasn't that bad. I was sitting out on my my sister-in-law's. She's got a little back area where it has a pool and it's all covered. It was just windy and it was raining, So I'm just sitting out there drinking a beer, enjoying the weather, And then I left, and then she goes, "Oh, Milton's coming." I was like, "What?" She goes, "Yeah,
Who?
Hurricane Milton's coming." I was like, "Who's
Fucking
Milton?"
Milton.
Yeah. Well,
Now,
she
Milton,
sent me
don't be
pictures.
greedy.
Does he like Four Loko?
Yeah,
I'm trying to convert her. I'm slowly converting people. I converted some Bud Light. I converted some Bud Light drinkers last 4th of July. I'm slowly getting there, but it'll happen.
Hey, one day at a time, all
that's
right?
right.
You just got to keep
Spread
the good
you can't
word.
change the world overnight.
Exactly. Spread the good word. Tell them you're sponsored by Four Loko.
That's right.
Tell them you got the hat, you got the stickers, you got the can costume to
That's
prove
right.
it.
Got a flag,
there.
everything. Yeah.
Everything.
Yeah.
You got a float. We got the floats.
Yeah, got the float. Yeah,
I'm
got
taking
the
that
float.
cape off and get ready for some action.
What are you ready to
He's
fight somebody over there? I mean,
he's
what are you
gonna be
doing?
shirtless.
I'm ready. I got to tag me in. We're
I know he's got.
three-way tag team.
I say once you got that Loko starts flowing through the veins, man, you just get that rush coming over you.
He's like, "You gotta drink Four Loko, brother."
Yeah.
Got me a Four Loko in my
You
hand,
gotta
brother.
love all the wrestling references in this show.
Yeah. I know. I'm still waiting for that Hulk Hogan beer to find its way.
I want to try that really bad.
I'm gonna try it.
It's everywhere around me, and I haven't had the opportunity to do any traveling here lately, but yeah, I'm gonna go. It's worth probably taking 150-mile round trip
Yeah.
to try to get it.
Oh, they claimed it was going to be this real American summer that they're we're releasing this beer, and okay,
I
it's
haven't
coming
seen it.
out, and no, and they've been slowly rolling it out state by state. It's October now. We're still waiting. I remember a few months ago they were in Rhode Island, and I posted the message. I'm like, when do you come to New Jersey? They're like,
Yeah.
soon, and it's been like 2 months, and I'm like, you are right there, not too far away. You just couldn't
Right.
go a little further south and then come in here. So I don't know what the deal is with it, but one of these days we'll get
I
there.
think this mask was made for little kids.
Probably. Most
Yeah.
likely.
This can costume was made for turtles. It was. Look, turtle time.
Yeah. See, if you
So,
get scared, you can hide.
Yeah.
I'm
can
kind
hide
of
in
faded with Four Loko because how much you pay for yours, Bob?
$0.
$3.99.
Yeah.
How much
$0.
you pay for
messaged
yours,
me.
Kevin?
They messaged me and asked me if I which one I wanted, and they sent it to me for $3.99 plus shipping and handling. $3.99. You just gotta post more, man.
Message.
Do you do the challenges? Like whenever they send you a challenge, do you do those?
Not all of them, but
Yeah.
occasionally.
Yeah. And I just tag them in every one of my posts.
Yeah.
Even tattoo posts. Like when I'm posting a picture of a tattoo, I put hashtag Four Loko, hashtag Loko for life, and then all that. And
Yeah.
gets it out there. Trying to convert. I feel like a Jehovah's Witness. I'm trying to convert Bud Light.
Essentially,
drinkers
yeah.
Yeah.
Spread the good word. I mean, I am the Reverend Bumwine Bob.
That's right.
I'm officiant of the
Sure.
of the High Life of Miller High Life, but I mean I'm also converting people into the world of the Four Loko as well. So it's either way. If you're a beer drinker, I can bring you into the world of the High Life and Miller High Life. But if you want to go into the malt beverage world, we'll get you with
Four
the
Loko.
Four Loko
right.
over
That's
here.
right.
But
You can
yeah,
baptize a 30
it's
pack nice.
yeah, the Four Loko sponsorship, and Kevin and I were talking a little bit beforehand that they're very hot and cold with it to people. We would love Four Loko to be all in on us and really have an official, like, real deal sponsorship with it, because it's like, yeah, you're sponsored, we'll give you some free stuff, but we're not really fully 100% behind you with the brand and whatever podcast or whatever else we have going on, or even what Kevin has going on over there. It's like, we'll throw you some stuff, and I appreciate it. Hey, free stuff is good stuff. I'm not one
it
to
is. I'm not complaining
turn down.
at all.
I'm not complaining
I
at
mean,
all.
This thing is
with
going to
that.
get worn, okay?
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
Worn and worn
Yeah.
out.
Yeah.
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 And that ski mask, even though it's hot, I'm not gonna lie, it's hot to tattoo in. I tattoo in it, okay? But I'll do it. I'll do it for
Yeah.
Four Loko.
And like I said,
That's right.
they're great. I mean, and I brought it up 50,000 times at this point when I bring up the golf outing incident where I asked them to, when I was doing the podcast at the golf outing, and I said, hey, can you send over stuff? And they're like, yeah, we'll send you over some swag to, give out. And then they waited and waited, didn't send it out on time. The box of stuff showed up the day of when I got home. It was there
Oh man.
of
Yeah.
shirts and stickers and just a bunch of stuff. So I mean, they sent it, so I can't fault them for it. Would it have been better if they sent it 2 days earlier? Yes, but they're still helpful in reaching out and giving stuff away. So you can't complain too much, but it's like, hey, we could really make some magic happen if you really get behind the train and push us along in the process. So
Yeah, you just got to keep on posting and stuff. You know what? Whenever I get enough points to get that motorcycle, though, I'm driving that mini motorcycle to work every single day.
I know.
I'm gonna make it road legal.
I'm hoping because I had enough points. I wanted the Halloween hat they had.
Yeah.
That was on the points for it. I'm like, I had enough points for a Halloween hat, but I'm like, you know what? I'm saving up. I'm saving up for the motorbike.
Yep.
to get that.
We need to go cross. You know what we need to do? If we all win that motorbike, we need to go cross country with the motorbikes and live the whole thing.
And then we'll meet up.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Let's all go cross country with that motorbike. I'm down. I've probably got almost 11,000 points saved up, I think.
Okay.
Yeah. So
we'll have to. Yeah, we'll have to find a meeting spot somewhere in like the middle of the country.
Yeah.
I'll never make it, so I'll be riding nuts to butts with one of you guys.
Hey, do it, man. Let's do it. You can hug me like.
Well, you know what?
Dumb and Dumber.
I was gonna say.
Just go, man. Just go.
You can fake it and you can drive. Just throw the bike in the back of the truck and drive. Right. And once you're in that final like mile stretch, then you hop on the bike when it comes time to get the video of everybody meeting up. It's like, oh yeah, I rode the bike the whole way here. Don't worry about it.
That's an IOU. Yeah. That's as
I'm
good
down
as money.
though. I'm down. Once we
what
get
is
the
this?
bikes,
These are IOUs. That's as good as money, sir.
Yeah, I love that movie. Have y'all seen the newest one, the Dumb and Dumber?
I can't.
Where he fakes like he's in a like a nursing home or whatever, and then his friend comes in and changes his diaper all the time, and then he finally after years, he's like, got you, he's like, I changed your diaper.
I saw bits and pieces of it. It was like on TV at one point. I started to watch it, then I was doing something else, and came back in, and I was like, it's not the same. The original Dumb and Dumber is such a classic, and that's one of those movies you'll sit there. You've seen it a million times, but if it's on TV, you'll sit there all day and watch it.
Yep, I can watch
it's one of them. It's one of them. You don't want to ruin the original.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I could bring myself to watch the second one. There's other movies like that.
Yeah. You got to watch the second and third one at least one time though, just to compare.
Yeah.
It's the third one is pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a Dumb and Dumber guy. If I could afford it, I would get me one of those dog vans and drive it around. Just cause
Kevin's mutts cuts driving around.
That's right, yeah.
Instead of it could be it could be your tattoo van instead.
Kevin's mutts tats. I tattoo dogs. Hey.
Yeah, dogs, cats, men, women, children, bring them all in.
Yeah,
doesn't matter.
Hey, I've tattooed horses before.
Hey,
I had some people that have prize horses, like the white ones, and they want me to tattoo below their eyelids because if you don't, like the sun causes sun cancer, like skin cancer, and so when you tattoo right below that black actually repels the sun,
absorbs the light.
Yeah. So I've done that, and I've got paid pretty good money for that. I mean, I wish I could do it more often. Honestly, they get a vet in there and they put the horse down, asleep, and I tattoo it, and boom.
Hey, if you have your horse that needs to be tattooed, go see Kevin.
That's right. I'll do it. I've done it. Yeah.
He'll do it. He doesn't care. He's an equal opportunity tattoo artist.
Yeah, the first time I did it, I felt kind of strange tattooing a horse. I was like, this is so weird, but I'm doing it. Let's go. I was like, let's go. I thought the first time I did it, I really undercharged myself, and I found out how much people actually charge for it. The first time I did it, I said, hey, I'll do it for $150. Lady came, she goes, oh yeah, come on out, Then the second time I kind of researched a little bit. I was like, these people are charging $500-$600 for this. I was like, wow. I charged $150 for my first one. So the next one I was like $500. I'll do it. Let's go. So yeah. I mean,
and if you can keep rolling with that, absolutely. Yeah. But if you undercut the other people by $100, you might be even it might turn out even more revenue.
Yeah, as long as it works out for you in the end with whatever money you're making off of it, then if you can be a little bit cheaper and still make money or whatever, then that works out.
Yeah. I do. Sometimes I feel bad for the horse, I'm not PETA or anything, but I'm like, man, I bet $100 when this horse wakes up, he's going to be like, why the hell do my eyes hurt?
Yeah.
Like,
Who
why
just-
does it hurt right here?
Yeah, who just violated me? What happened here?
Yeah, I can't blink.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of funny
That's
though.
funny.
Yeah,
Because I
yeah.
just recently built a box for tattooing rabbit ears,
Okay.
and the box is big, depending on the rabbit, and it's got slats where you can compress the rabbit in it, and there's a lid with a slot in it for one ear to come out, and you tattoo the ear.
Do you? I've also got. I could send it to you because I'm not going to use it. I have one of those things where you just clamp it, and it tattoos their ear like that. Like it pokes the ink in, and then it tattoos like whatever number you want in
Oh,
there
yeah.
or whatever. Yeah, we used to do it to goats, and I don't do it anymore. But I'm not using it. I can send it to you. Yeah,
What?
easy.
I
You
thought
just
that
clamp
gun you
it, and
told me to
yeah.
get, and yeah, that's funny.
That's a Texas boy thing, man. We used to do it all the time. We used to sit there and we'd straddle the goats and just be like, click, click. Here we go. Next one. Click, click.
Who's
Yeah.
next? Bring them
You
up.
just
Right.
change your number as you go,
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
or you have all one number for the same stock.
It was so what they do is they'd either put a brand on there or they put what number they are in the stock. Exactly. Yeah. So
Okay.
they buy them from a sale, and then they'd either be show goats or they'd be, like just goats to keep as livestock, and we'd sit there and tattoo them. That was actually my first. I say my first tattoos were whenever that I've ever done was 10 years, a little bit over 10 years ago. But my first tattoos that I actually did was on goats whenever I was like 15, 16 years old. Yeah,
Nice. Good.
Wow.
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
that was easy. Well, I say it was easy. Some of those goats are fighters. Yeah, that was my
Yeah.
football practice. We won state my sophomore year, and I was a mean little hitter and stuff. But yeah,
Well,
But I
that's
mean-
kind of our next adventure is goats.
well, you know what? I'll actually, I was supposed to come to Kentucky this month, but man, my business it's been so slow. I've been having to stay here, and taking off for that hurricane kind of put me back. So I'm like, I gotta stay here, and I can't go anywhere
Yeah.
for a while. But I want to come to Kentucky pretty soon. I'm hoping pretty soon we'll be there.
If you come, what part will you be at?
You know where California, Kentucky is?
California.
California, Kentucky. Yeah, it's right on it's close to the bridge where Cincinnati is. Like where you cross the bridge and you got Cincinnati.
Yeah.
That's where my niece
Florence
lives.
and all that.
Yeah, because my niece was inviting us over in Cincinnati. They have a light festival for Halloween. It's called the Blink Festival. And she invited us over there to that, but we couldn't make it. Yeah,
Right. Right.
But it looked pretty cool though. I was like, it looks pretty cool. I don't mind Cincinnati, honestly. It's a cool place, but Kentucky's beautiful this time of year. It is.
Kentucky's beautiful 12 months out of the year.
That is true. That is true. Yep.
It's God's country. I got
Yeah.
2 empty cans here.
I just finished off my
I gotta finish mine. There we
gold
go.
here.
I didn't think
There we go.
that I would finish 2 cans, and I didn't bring any more with me.
Well, here, take this
Yeah,
one.
well,
Man.
that's-
Jump through it.
Yeah, grab it right there. You see that? Grab it
Just
there,
grab it.
man.
Yeah,
Man.
right
I'll
there.
get it.
That's because Loko
This man,
LaParka, Loko LaParka isn't like Roadhouse, who would be prepared.
He's like
All
Blue's
the-
Clues.
It's-
This thing is all wrinkled. I feel like I'm a crushed can. I'm a
Well,
crushed
that's
can
what
right
we
now.
were saying. You don't get the full effect of the Four Loko can
Yeah.
costume when you're sitting down here doing
Yeah.
a podcast.
Kevin the
Like,
Piercer
you need to be out in
recycled.
the open. You need to be standing up, like seeing full
do.
body
It'd
shots
be like
of
that.
everything there.
Almost. Yeah. It's kind of
Yeah,
strange.
it's like,
I feel like
where's
a
the-
crushed can.
Can't even see the burp. See, I mean,
The
hey,
coordination on Bob's part there, gold
It
on
is.
gold on gold,
Yeah.
is
That
I was-
amazing.
that's why I had to. Once I knew I was getting the gold costume, I was like, I have to get the gold.
Yes.
the
Lucy
gold
to
lanyard.
go with
Yeah,
it.
you have to.
And then I was hoping that they don't have like a gold hat or anything
That would be
like
cool.
that.
I'm gonna use the new word that's circulating heavy. Bob is bougie.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. He's going Generation Z here.
See? Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
Look
He's
at him.
going
He's going
Gen
to
Z.
strip down now. He didn't like that comment.
Some of these
No,
things that the
no.
kids are saying nowadays are kind of freaking me out. I'm like, wait, what did you say? You know?
Yeah.
All right. Here's one of them, okay? Because I'm a tattoo
Yeah.
artist, so I deal with a lot of these guys. They say
Okay.
instead of like hell yeah or like seriously, they say dead ass.
Dead ass.
I think dead ass would be like if I farted and it smells really
Yeah,
bad.
that would be
That's
dead ass.
dead ass.
Yeah, that's dead ass
That's
right
dead
there.
ass.
Yeah, like
right?
yeah, for real.
But these
I'm
guys
telling
say
the
dead
truth.
ass instead of
Dead ass.
seriously. Yeah.
Yep.
They're like, hey man, dead ass. Like I got you. And I'm like, wait, what?
What does
Yeah.
that mean?
What'd you
What
say?
are you talking
Yeah,
about?
what did you say?
You know, say,
Yeah.
I
have to
don't
sit
get
there
it.
and think about it. Yeah.
Yeah,
don't
but that's
get
how
it.
you know you're getting old, baby.
Yeah.
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 It's
I was
rough,
gonna say
man.
the good thing about these condoms, it says right here, it says contains alcohol, and yes, as of right now,
does.
yes, I do
Wait.
contain,
Yeah.
I do contain alcohol.
Like you
So
need
If I
to
peed
be
right
told
now and I
that.
drank it, it would be alcoholic.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. It would be like a IPA.
Anything else that you're drinking opposites coming out of the faucet. And if alcohol
Actually,
comes out of the faucet, I'm in heaven.
That'd be
I've
great.
died.
Oh, that'd be great.
See,
I've been
now
trying
I
to
gotta
push.
dive into my my Colt 45.
You gotta do it. I wish
Over
I
here.
would have got the memo. I would have got a Colt 45. We got a memo.
All right. You guys keep talking because I'm gonna go get another
All right,
one.
go Loko LaParka. Go do your thing there.
He's got to go do a
in
match
the other
real
room.
quick. That's right. No, we got Colt 45. We got Cobra. What else we got, man? We got what's that other one that I don't? Foster's. Foster's that got
okay.
the fat. It's got
the big
Those
fat cans. Yeah.
Yeah.
I had that at my buddy's house a few weeks ago. We were watching football, and he likes those and had some of those, and I brought over. This was actually one can that was left over. I got a four pack of the Colt 45, the 16-ounce cans.
They
And
only come in 6-packs here. Yeah. Man.
Yeah, I mean, you can get. I mean, do you have the 40s of them over there?
Yes, we do have 40s. Yeah, we have 40s of those. Yes, we have 40s of those.
So that could be the one you bring along for the Edward 40 hands. You know, you gotta.
I'll probably do that. Yeah.
You gotta figure out what you want to drink, because I know that was what when I posted the video, and I said this is what we're doing. I said 1,000 subscribers. We're doing the Edward 40 hands challenge, and then our good buddy David. Mr. Hey, Roadhouse is here. Look at this.
Yeah,
guy.
Hey, look at that. Look at that. Hey, Roadhouse, where'd you come from, man? You had some crazy guy in your house, man.
Yeah, showed up late, but there was this dude in my house, and I had to run him off.
You did?
And,
good, man.
Yeah. What, were you napping? You were napping? Was that how's your butthole? Is it okay?
Is it all right? Is your kidney missing?
I
missing the kidney.
So listen. Not to interrupt, I thought I was showing up on time, but this guy, I just had to run him out of the house.
It happens, man. You know.
Yeah, man. You never know. Never know. Oh, you missed some Four Loko. Hey, but you got your Colt 45 though, so that's good.
Yeah,
that's good. Yeah, that's good. Hey, y'all know what sleep paralysis is? Y'all know what sleep paralysis is?
What is it?
Had it? Sleep paralysis. Like it's when you're in REM sleep and you wake up and you're kind of conscious, but you're also still asleep, but you're in a nightmare. And so you view the nightmare as you're awake.
Okay.
And so you're like in the nightmare conscious, but you're also not conscious. It's weird. So I had a weird moment and I scared the hell out of my wife. I did, because I woke up and I look up and I see a shadow of a guy holding a knife right above my bed. You know, and I was like, I was yelling. Usually, whenever I wake up from that, I can't scream. If I try to scream, I can't scream. It's weird. But this time, apparently, I was screaming. I was like, "Who are you? Who is that?" You know, like I was yelling. My wife was. She woke up. She goes, "What? What's going on? Like what? What do you see?" And I was like, "Who is that?" Like I kept pointing, you know. And she's like, "What?" And then finally, she woke me up completely. And what was crazy about it was whenever I woke up completely, I still saw it. And of course, we're in Texas. I do have guns in my house, so dude, I went straight to my closet, and I didn't just pull out a rifle. I pulled out my 308. I don't know if y'all know anything about rifles, but a 308 is kind of monstrous. You know, I pull my 308 and I'm walking through my house with my 308, making sure nobody broke in. You know, I'm like, are all the doors locked? Who's in here? What's going on? Yeah, I was freaked out. It was crazy. Yeah, that stuff sucked, man. And I didn't even drink that night.
And waking up and thinking you're late for school.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that was way worse. I was like, man.
Ooh. Yeah, you got the gun out. You're ready to murk some fools over there.
I was like, you don't stand over me with a knife. You brought a knife to a gunfight, buddy.
Yeah.
No.
You know?
There's always guns in arm's length.
There is, yeah. I keep them in my closet.
Between Texas and Kentucky.
That's right. Are y'all? Is Kentucky open carry? I wasn't sure if y'all are. Is New Jersey open carry or no?
No.
Y'all are more conservative than that.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
We're even concealed carry.
One day, yeah, we're concealed and open. I mean, you can, even if you're not concealed licensed.
You have a concealed or open.
Yeah, if you're not I've walked in. I don't have a concealed license. I don't want to pay the money for it if I can open carry. But sometimes I'll have my 9mm in my hip. You can't even tell. It's a hidden, some concealed holster. You can't even tell. Because I've almost been mugged sometimes. Apparently, people think that tattoo artists make a lot of money.
Yeah, I agree.
People try to mug me.
Yeah.
And I'm like, man, I keep my cash inside, locked up. And if you're gonna get inside, you're gonna go through me.
Right. I'm not walking down the street with my pocket of, hey, I got like $2,000 in my pocket here. Yeah, you want it? Sure, take it.
No, I'll fight over $2,000. Nowadays, $2,000 is a lot. I'll fight over $2,000.
I'll fight over $10.
You try, I'll fight over $5.
Yeah, exactly. That's a Four Loko, man. I'll taking that, man.
No, sir.
2 for $6 right there.
Yeah, exactly. I want the big money, man. Come on. I want that buzz.
You know what? Next time somebody tries to mug me and I got $5 on me, I'll be like, look, you don't got to mug me. I'll go to HB and buy Four Loko, and you got to chug it in front of me. If you don't chug it in front of me, I'm calling the cops.
Yeah, and
I just want to watch it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's the ultimate.
And kicking you in the balls. That's right. Yeah. I haven't had it happen in a while because I think people openly know that I carry. This thing is getting crushed.
Do either one of you guys have like Circle K gas stations?
No, we don't. But I started seeing a lot of Circle Ks on the way to Florida. And I'm kind of mad because we don't have a Circle K. We have 7-Eleven is what we have. And it's called DK now. Yeah.
Your levitating crackheads rotate through Circle Ks.
Yep.
And your meth heads and whatnot.
Yeah.
But you give education services at Circle Ks with your side piece.
Yep. I feel really good about myself. I bought a homeless guy a Four Loko one time.
Really?
Sure.
He asked me if I had cash on me, and I said, no, sir, but I will buy you a Four Loko if you want it. Are you thirsty? He goes, yes, sir,
absolutely, Kevin.
You're doing a service right there.
I did.
You need a pack of cigarettes? You need something? Come in with me, and we'll get it together.
I'll buy it for you. Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, look, don't do meth. Drink a Four Loko. That's right.
That should be the slogan right there. Four Loko, are you listening? Don't do meth. Drink a Four Loko.
Exactly. That's right. Man, it's gotten so bad here that they post it on the news, and I don't really pay attention to the news, but they post it on the news. Down this road, it's called Butternut Street. If y'all ever get the chance to come over here and visit, you'll know what Butternut is. Okay. It's where all the meth heads and homeless people hang out. But they have a Narcan dispensary machines all down that road because people are overdosing on fentanyl and whatever else. Mm-hmm. They have Narcan dispensary machines. I was like, what?
Yeah.
You have to have Narcan dispensary machines? Is it
I
that
would
bad,
ride up
guys?
down that
It's
road with
right.
the leaf
It's like, is that
blower.
bad? Can we get a Four Loko dispensary machine?
That's what I'm
That'd be
saying.
nice.
Yeah.
That'd be
I've
nice. Can we
been
get one of those?
every
Just
time
saying,
I go.
guys.
Yeah. Every time I go to a bar, I ask them, "Hey, do y'all got Four Loko on Fountain?" They're like, "Nope." I'm
Yeah.
like, "Y'all need it."
If you found a place with Four Loko on tap, I
Oh,
mean,
it'd
that
be
would be
great.
like,
Oh my gosh!
Oh, I'd be there all day.
You
I'd be like, "Hey guys, I'm not coming into work today. I have Four Loko."
you ever heard of the Holy Grail?
That would be Four Loko on tap.
I think so. You know, I always wish I could find Colt 45 on tap. That's my Holy Grail.
yeah,
That's one beer you won't find on tap. That's what's sad. You'll find Dose, Michelob, Bud Light, Coors Light, all those main beers. You will never find Colt 45 on tap.
no,
It's sad.
And that's
Yeah.
that's the crime.
That is a crime.
yeah.
That's a
Yeah,
crime
it's
against
rare.
humanity.
Like I said, it's
because
rare. Yeah, I've never once even heard of. I mean, I think did the Colt 45 Experience site have something with Colt 45 on tap? It might have had something.
they reference it
Yeah,
as the Holy Grail.
yeah. I was gonna say it's hard enough to
I
find
think-
it's hard enough to find a place that has PBR on tap.
Applebee's.
Everywhere around here.
Really?
Applebee's.
See,
Everywhere.
Yeah.
It's rare by me to find PBR on tap. And when I was down the Jersey Shore over the summer, there was a place that had it, and they had it was they had like a special of like a PBR draft, and then whatever bourbon it was. It was like we'll give you a shot and
whiskey.
one of those things
Yeah.
there,
Yeah.
and for like $6 or something, and it's like you can't not get it for the
Yeah.
for the price for a beer and a whiskey for that
Sure.
price. So I'm like, I have to drink it and try it. I'm like, it's not bad, and for whatever reason around here, PBR is very scarce with the on draft there. But like Colt 45, I mean, that's like way out. I mean, that's like I said, the holy grail of trying to find that somewhere.
Yeah.
I mean, if we
You're
could
not gonna
find,
find
or it was
Yeah.
like the Colt 45 keg was the other one too. It's like Colt 45 and kegs. It was like, can I get a keg of Colt 45? If you walked into the store now, they'd be like, what?
What's Colt
What do
45?
you want?
Yeah.
We have is that bottle in the cooler over there? We can get you a case of 40s, but yeah, you're not getting a keg of it.
That's sad. It's really sad.
like-
Yeah. But do y'all have an Applebee's? Close to
Yeah.
you?
Mhm.
Yeah. Applebee's has PBR. They have dollar PBRs all the time.
Really? You could like they don't
Yeah.
have it at not over here. They
Not
don't
over
have
there?
yeah,
Oh
not
man,
here.
they have
No.
dollar PBRs. Over here, they'll be like dollar PBRs. I'm like, I'll drive 2 hours for it because it's about 2 hours away.
I was gonna say
Yeah.
the amount you're driving for the amount that you're paying for the beer, it evens out. You're like you're
It does
probably
even out,
making
yeah.
money at that point. Like
Yeah.
compared to like a
Hey.
$6 for a beer for something else. For
Yeah.
okay, dollar PBR. Okay, I'm driving 50 miles to get there, but it evens out.
I'll do it. Yeah. I mean,
You
dude,
know.
we went to my college had a homecoming about I don't know if it's a week or two ago. I think it might have been a week ago. We had a homecoming, and so I invited my piercer. She's from the Fort Worth area, so she knows the area. I said, hey, look, our homecomings get kind of crazy. Like we'll drink. We drank a lot, but then we ended up at a bar. We ended up at a bar that night, and they had I was so drunk, I didn't drink that much that night. That night at the bar. I was so drunk during the day. I was like, hey, they have a punching machine. Y'all know those punching games where you
like
punch
the punching bag? Yeah.
Yes. Okay. They had that, and I just wanted. I don't know what it was. I guess I haven't fought in a while, so I was like, I just want to beat the high score. That was my goal that night, But then they're over here like, hey, we want to keep drinking. I said, y'all keep drinking. My wife was already drunk, so I got her a pizza. I said, hey, eat the pizza, hang out, It was my piercer's fiance's birthday. And so I beat the high score. Nobody could beat it. Everybody was trying to do a right cross. I did a hook. Like I did my right hook, And I beat the high score, and I said, y'all got to do a hook. And nobody would listen to me. They thought I was stupid because I'm small. I was like, I beat the high score, guys. Y'all aren't going to beat it. Whatever. And I'm getting hyped up and stuff. And then midnight hits. And my freaking Piercer's fiance bought us. Y'all ever drink Fireball?
Oh
Yes.
yeah.
Love it.
God
Love
bless.
it. Love it.
Yeah, I
I
got it in
can't
the
do
freezer right now. Yeah.
Oh, I can't do it. I've thrown it up so many times I can't even
Wow.
smell it.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh. So he
Yeah.
bought us Fireball shots for his birthday shot. I took it and I said, hey, I'm not going to do this again. I will not do another Fireball shot. I said, you have fun, whatever. He goes, I thought he was being sarcastic. I really did. Okay. He goes, fine. I'll just get you a peppermint schnapps. And I was like, cool, whatever. That's what I told him. This drunk motherfucker went to the bar and got me a shot of peppermint schnapps. And he brings it back. And of course it's clear. So I was like, what is it? He goes, just drink it. Yeah, he goes, just drink it. I was like, whatever. I was drunk. I was like, whatever. Cool. I thought maybe it was tequila. That I swear on my life, it tasted like I just squeezed a whole tube of toothpaste in my mouth.
Oh.
Yeah, he gave you a shot of Rumplemint's.
No, it was peppermint schnapps.
Yeah, that's what
my
Rumplemint's
God.
is.
Oh
man.
Oh,
you should have stuck with the Fireball, man. That would have been better.
It would have been much better. It was rough, but
That
next morning was funny as hell. The next morning we went. I tried to take him to a breakfast place that I usually went to when I went to college there. It was packed, so we were like, they said it's about an hour and a half wait. I was like, no, we're all hungover. We want to eat, so we went to a Mexican restaurant. Bad idea. Yeah, my piercer, she was throwing up in the parking lot. She couldn't stay in there. Dude, she was in and out of the car. She was throwing up and stuff. And we're sitting there trying to eat. I said, I can't eat right now. I said, every time I eat, I feel like I'm going to throw up. I'll put it in a to-go box.
That's the worst. That's the worst feeling.
It was rough.
That's the worst feeling when you're hungover.
Yeah.
And you want to eat, but you feel like you're gonna throw up because it's like you need to get the alcohol out. But and you said, did you throw up at all or no?
I didn't throw up. She did, and she felt great.
Okay.
On the whole way home,
I was gonna say sometimes that's what it takes. Is like as much as you don't want to throw up, you need to do it to just get everything out. And this is another one I've said a bunch of times was after Roadhouse and we did the Jungle Juice podcast. We did the Four Loko Jungle Juice. We did the Juice Jungle Juice, and we had some other beers, and that's two. As you said, two Four Lokos. That's essentially two Four Lokos. A 13.9 Four Loko and a 14% Jungle Juice, and having a few other beers in between, and then we're done recording, and I'm like, I'm you're buzzed, you're feeling good. You're like, I got more beers, so I'm gonna hang out. And, you're sitting here drinking, you're on YouTube, just browsing around, rocking out to music. Then you find, okay, who do you know that's, doing a podcast or live streaming? You join them, you join the next stream, and you have a few more drinks. And then next thing you know, when you stand up and you're like, oh shit, I'm drunk.
Yeah.
And I get up, I go upstairs. And I get to the bathroom and I'm like, you know what? This is coming out now.
Yeah.
And going into the bathroom, and at that point, at the nighttime, at 12, 1 in the morning, throwing it up, puking everything out is the right choice to do to get it all out then compared to the next morning of that even worse hangover. Where, like you said, you can't eat as much as you want to try to get over that hump of feeling better. It's the two evils,
It's rough.
It's rough. It's like, do I want to throw up now, or can I fight it off, because then you're one of those where you're laying in bed and the room's spinning, and you're like, oh no. You're trying to focus and go to sleep, but the room is spinning around you, and you feel your stomach turning, and you're like, oh God, I'm going to throw up.
I got to get up.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I wish I would have thrown up because that was a rough day.
I was going to say, like I said, a lot of those times it is. You wish you would have thrown up. And I've had other times too. Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like the more we drink, the more my can crushes, it just keeps crushing.
I know. It's like, hey, where am I? Hey. We're just doing it this way from now on, guys. All right? Hey, I can't see anything, but hey, we're good.
Hey, I'm drunk. I'm going to be a turtle.
At this point in my life, in my age, I used to experience what you just explained, Bob, a lot back in my younger days. But I'm like, I know I drank more than I did then, and I don't have that experience anymore. That's concerning.
You learn the tricks of the trade. You learn to take a couple ibuprofen before you go to sleep. You drink it. You drink a little bit of water. You don't? Oh man, you're a champ. I have respect for you, man. Man, Roadhouse, I'm jealous.
The things that we do here, and I'll go in there and raid the fridge, and I'll just go to bed and then get up and go to work at 8:00 in the morning.
Hell yeah.
But it's like I know exactly the feeling he described, and it took a couple of days to recover from it. Man,
yeah, if you have some of those that are like those 2-day, 3-day hangovers, those
the laying down in bed.
I was gonna say, knock on wood, I haven't had one of those in a while, but I remember some of those where like you drank on a Thursday, or not on a Friday or Saturday night, and then Monday you're at work and you still feel it, and you're just like how am I alive? Right now.
I've drank. Man, we drank one time on a Thursday a few weeks ago. I felt bad. One of my friends is going through a divorce, and so I said, "Hey, man, come on over." I said, "Let's talk, man. Have a good time." Dude, we ended up finishing off 2 12-packs between us both, and we took a couple shots. And by the time he left my house, he goes, he sent me pictures of him throwing up, after he threw up the next morning. His eyes, he blew the blood vessels in his eyes. They were all red. I was like, oh my God. I feel so bad. I was like, oh my God, dude, are you okay? He goes, I called into work. I didn't go in.
Well, yeah, and that too. That's one of those too where when you have those violent throwing ups, you're like, it's one thing if you just go out there and you throw up, but when it's when you have to like force it out, and like I said, and that's when you get to that point where if you're really forcing it, you're gonna burst something.
Yeah, you got to make fun of that dude so hardcore.
Yeah, apparently that night I don't remember it, but apparently I passed out by the toilet. Because I thought I was going to throw up, and I just passed out.
Hey,
I don't remember. I don't remember it. It's sad. These are sad times, man.
I don't remember.
Hey, I don't remember passing out by the toilet. I was like, I woke up in the bed.
Hey, we've all been there, man. I've told many stories about those blackouts.
Yeah. Those are rough nights, man.
Yeah, after that Night Train Express, man, blacking out. Whoo, man, that will. I'll do it.
I think this. If you get 1,000 subscribers, this Edward 40 Hands is going to end up turning into Edward 80 Hands because I'm going to redo it. I'm going to finish it.
We
need 1,000 subscribers. Yeah, we need it.
It's really, 40 and 40. That's it's 80 ounces. That's not
80 ounces. Yeah,
that's not too much. That's not a lot.
No, but it's going to 80, 160 hands. There we go. Let's go. I'll redo it.
We're still friends. The last time I played Edward 40 Hands, we did it with St. Ives.
Oh man, the last time I did it, I think it was with let me think. It was with what is it? Not Cobra. It was
Oh.
Still Reserve.
Still
Reserve.
okay.
It
Okay.
was with Still Reserve. That was rough.
Yeah. See,
That was
the one
rough.
I did when I
can't wait till we hit because I want to do like say for example, one King Cobra, one Colt 45.
I think that's a
well,
good
that's
idea.
you get. Like I said, you get to mix and match, and that's like I said, that's what our buddy David was saying. He's like, "Well, what are you gonna do? Is it gonna be a malt liquor? Is it gonna be a beer?" And you could mix and match. You'd be like I said, the one I posted it when I posted in the video for the promoting it. I did one. It was for my 30th birthday, and it was a half-assed. It was an Edward 40. 54 hands because I had a 42 of Steel Reserve and I had a Coors Light can in my hand. So it wasn't a real Edward 40 hands.
Yeah, because you had a water and you had a beer.
And a water and a Steel Reserve out there.
Yeah.
And then Roadhouse sent me the video. Roadhouse sent me the video that he did of. I mean, how long was that? Like 12,
that was
12,
like
15 years ago. Like years ago. So I did a screenshot of it, of him and his friends doing an Edward 40 hands, but you saw the 240s with it there. So it's wondering, okay, what are you going to do? Is it going to be an Old English, a Colt 45, King Cobra, St. Ides? The possibilities are endless.
Yes,
what you could do.
Absolutely.
Or do you want to be somebody who, and we're not saying, and you could do a beer with it. You want to do if you want to do like something like a Miller Lite 40.
Whoa.
Something. Look at that brown bottle.
You could do something like that. We're not going to discriminate if you want to do 2 40s of a beer.
Hey, I'll do 2 40s of Miller Lite.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, something like that, and like I said, in an Old English or something like that. I mean, we're not saying you have to do a malt liquor or something like that. It's whatever you want to do a 40 of with it.
I wish Four Loko had 40s. That'd be great.
Well, they apparently they had. I don't know if it was. I know they did have bottles, but there was some sort of.
That was years ago.
Yeah, years ago. And speaking of Four Lokos, I did have a message I got from our friend, the Ohio Mix, who's a big Four Loko connoisseur, who commented on my video on the last one of the Hooray for the Red Stripe Country Club.
Okay.
He saw my picture and he said, "Hey Bob, new Loko incoming. The website colors are new. Like they are every time a new flavor comes out, like they were for Jungle Juice, Warheads USA, etc." So I don't know how true that is or not, but he gets the feeling that there is a new Four Loko flavor coming soon because they just rebranded. Not rebranded, but they redesigned all the cans and they made them all kind of streamlined.
Yes.
So he gets the feeling that there's a new Four Loko flavor coming soon, which it could be because Jungle Juice came out in December last year.
I remember that.
And USA came out the December a few years before that.
Yeah.
So could there be a new flavor of Four Loko on the horizon?
Ooh, that'd be good.
Maybe.
Maybe like a fall flavor. I could do a fall flavor.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, they always tease that pumpkin spice Four Loko.
They do.
I don't know. Honestly, I don't know how pumpkin spice Four Loko would taste. I don't know if I could do it.
I mean, it'd be better than hemp.
Yeah, I'll try it.
I really don't. I don't want them to come up with it.
No.
Yeah, I don't. Because that's too basic white girl. It's too basic white girl. It's like, hey, you're not Starbucks. You're Four Loko.
You're not Starbucks. You're Four Loko.
Like you got to go Four Loko, not Starbucks. Okay.
Yeah.
Like
I mean,
that line needs to be shorter.
Maybe a Four Loko mocha.
Okay. I mean,
I could do that.
Yes, I could.
I could do that. Yeah.
I could see that.
Four Loko coffee mocha flavor. That'd be good.
Yeah.
Hey, you get your Loko, start the day with a Four Loko mocha.
I would. I honestly would. It sounds bad for business, but I would start it. I'll start my day with a Four Loko.
Hey,
Hey,
some of those
yeah,
hard coffee drinks aren't bad. Like when PBR had their hard
Yeah,
coffee,
but
I was like,
right.
that was solid. I had the variety pack. They had, regular caramel, mocha,
yeah.
cold brew one. I'm like, these are solid flavors
They were
of
pretty
a
fucking
yeah
good.
of a hard coffee drink. I'm like,
Yeah.
you could start your day with this and nobody would know.
Yeah,
No.
Yeah,
you just smell coffee.
yeah,
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Let's go. Yeah,
Amazing.
but yeah, no other alcohol has ever really done that. I mean,
yeah.
I'm waiting.
I'm surprised they haven't done a coffee for Loco because
Yeah,
they
Loco
did those
Mocha.
they did the hard seltzers a few
yeah, I
years
did the
back when
hard
that
seltzers.
was the big fad, and luckily
Yeah,
they went away with them because they weren't that good.
those were kind
It
of
was
rough.
it
Yeah,
was
those were kind of
they
rough.
just
Didn't
they
they?
capitalized on the fad. They were like, oh, you have
Yeah,
a 5% White Claw, we'll do a 14% for Loco hard seltzer, and it was like, all right,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
mango or black
Absolutely.
cherry. It was like, whatever. I drank it once and I was like, I
yeah.
don't need this ever again. But if they do a 13.9 mocha,
I would be down for it. I'll drink
I
it.
think that could be good.
Fuck
So
yeah.
Oh
for
man, yeah.
Loco,
Hey,
we got you here.
14.9 mocha all day. I'll
Do
do
it,
it.
man. Start your day
Yeah,
with the Four Loco mocha.
that'll be my morning tradition, man.
Yeah,
All
get
day.
you that
Yeah,
get you that buzz. I mean, there'll be no caffeine in it,
Yeah.
but
yeah.
you
No
need to. But
caffeine,
you'll have the buzz
obviously.
though. So
Yeah, you have the
Let,
buzz. You go to
let
work,
us
not
know,
giving
Four
a
Loco.
fuck. You be
Are
like,
we on to
hey,
something?
look here, Mister Boss. I look at my boss every day in the mirror. I'm like, hey, fuck you. And I never
Sure.
get fired. I never get fired. It sucks, man. I try. I'm like, hey, man, look, dude, you suck.
you
You need to
suck.
try harder. You need to try harder, man. Like,
To get
you give
fired?
me more benefit. Yeah, I try every day, and it never works. It sucks. Yeah. And then my boss looks back at me in the mirror and is like, hey, fuck you. You got to go to work because you got to pay bills. I'm like, look, man, I don't want to pay bills. I
Hey, you
just want to
tell him,
win the
look,
lottery.
I got a can
I know.
costume here.
I
Look at
look, dude. Look, man. Look what I got. I tell people it's funny as hell. I've actually had people come in and be like, "Hey, look, I need to talk to the manager," and then I'll be like, "Hold on 1 second." I'll go to the back.
Yeah.
I'll go to the back and I'll stay back there for like 5 minutes, and then I'll come back up and I'll be like, "What's up?" They're like, "I asked for the manager." I'm like, "I'm the owner. What's up?" You know, like, and they're like, "Oh."
Yeah, that's like the old
Okay,
Chappelle
yeah,
show skit with the
yeah,
I didn't speak to
yeah.
me. Yo,
Yep.
I'm your
Yep.
manager, bitch.
I'm your manager, motherfucker. What's up? Yeah, but then their whole attitude changes. I'm like, yeah. So what do you need? And they're like, well, I just don't like your prices or blah blah blah. And I'm like, well, I don't give a fuck.
Too
If you
bad.
look at the bill of everything that I got to do overhead, you would understand my prices. So have a good day. You're not worth my time. Thank you.
Good for you.
You know, like I'll say,
Move
man,
along. Come on.
that's what's crazy is like this industry has turned me into kind of an asshole, you know?
Running your
Yeah.
own business will do that
Yeah. It'll do it. Yeah. My can
because
is crushed, by the way.
you want to be everybody's person. You want
Oh, yeah.
to,
Yeah.
and then you realize, man, if I want to succeed, I've got to be a dick.
Yeah. You kind of got to be.
And
And it kind of sucks, you know? Because
and
I'm like, hey, man, I don't want to be a dick, but today, fuck you. You know,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
yeah. The customer is not always right.
No,
Retail
no.
shops around America, guys, the customer is not always right. I've worked American Eagle, Hollister. I've worked retail all around the world. the customer is not always right. They're not. Sometimes they're wrong. 98% of the time, they're wrong.
Yeah.
Just tell them.
Just tell
You're
them. Tell them
wrong.
they're wrong. Hey, man, you're
Yeah,
wrong.
You're
You're
wrong,
wrong.
bro. Yeah,
Yep,
you're wrong,
yep,
man.
yep.
Yeah. Drink a Four Loko on it, and then
Hey,
you'll
drink
realize
Four
you're
Loko
wrong.
and then see. Hey,
Yeah.
get yourself a nice little lanyard koozie here to
Yeah.
let it flow free, and it's perfect for
Yeah.
hands-free drinking here.
It is.
You know, and that's why I
It
said last
actually
week,
is.
when I first got
Although,
that.
I told y'all, hold on. It's going to happen.
Is he gonna make it
man.
in?
It's
Is he gonna
not.
Tell
fill
it.
it? No.
Oh, I dropped it. Hold on.
Boo.
I know. Hold on. I gotta unroll it. It's a
All right,
condom.
he gets one more try.
I get one more try.
Yeah.
I did tell everybody I was gonna do it. Dude, look at that. It's weird. Like, who looks like that, man? It's kind of weird. Wait, I'm gonna do it on. I'm gonna do it on one that's not full. Here we go. There we go.
Oh, there we go. That's
I did it
right in there. Look
I
at
did
that.
it. I did. Look at that bad boy.
Yeah.
That's a condom
Yeah.
koozie right there.
There you got it,
Yep,
right there.
Yep. Dude, you just unroll it though, and it's like it's weird, and it's like a.
Hey,
condom koozie.
ribbed for her pleasure.
That's what I'm
Right
saying.
there.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah. You just got to rivet, you know. It's kind of weird. Yeah,
Well,
it is kind of weird.
I was gonna say,
Whenever I rolled it onto a beer, I was like, shut. Oh, actually, now that I think about it, I'm gonna try. No, it won't fit on. The Four Loko cans are fatter.
too thick, too
Yeah.
fat. It's got
Four
that
Loko,
girth.
you have too much girth.
Too much girth. Hey, it's the Four Loko, man. Hey,
Four Loko, you have too much girth. I didn't think that was a thing, but you know,
Yeah.
guys,
yeah. I think
you have too much girth, guys.
I think on the Four Loko girth train, I think that will do it for us here this week to wrap up the Lokoween podcast.
Yeah. Hey, actually, before we go, what's y'all's plans for Halloween? What are y'all doing for Halloween?
I don't think I have anything. Just
I don't either.
I bought two things from Sam's Club today of full size candy bars because I like to be the guy that hands out full size candy bars.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm like, hey, I'm that house. You come to me, you get a full size candy bar.
Okay.
I bought two deals, and each thing was like $24, and it was like 36 candy bars. So I bought two of them. So that's 72 candy bars. I was like, guys, come to me. I got full size candy bars. Let's go.
There you got the first 72. The first 72 had candy bars. So track down Kevin.
That's right.
At his house, and you'll get
Y'all
the
come to
full
my
size
house.
candy bars on Halloween. So
And also,
there you have it.
will you be scared or will you not be scared? I don't know. I'm not going to tell you. You might be
I
scared.
don't have to worry about Halloween candy because there's 4 houses on my road, and my road is about
okay. Yeah, so you don't get a lot of
3
trick or
miles
treaters.
long.
Yeah, you know what? It made me sad last year. Is last year I went all out. I mean,
Sure.
I had a scary yard. I was like, any kid that comes in here is gonna shit themselves. Let's go. But we got 4 trick or treaters. I was 4-4. I scared all 4 of them. But then other than that, I was like, where's everybody at? I have 70. I usually buy 2 of them. I was like, I got 72 candy bars. Where's everybody at? You know? And so
now you have
I
candy.
live so far out in the sticks. If somebody comes down my driveway, we're pulling guns.
Yeah, you're like, who are you? What are you doing?
Don't
Why
come
are you trying
here.
to
There's
rob
no
my house?
trick or treating here.
I'm that
moving.
far out.
Yeah.
So
I was gonna say, keep moving.
I'd love to hand out candy to little kids, but
yeah, I do. I enjoy it. I mean, it's a
I
good
do
time,
too.
and I think, in my opinion, it gives those kids a sense of like, hey, I got scared as shit.
You're right.
This guy scared me, you know, because I was that kid that would go trick or treating, and then I'd have Jason chasing me with a knife. or a chainsaw or
Yeah.
whatever, like.
Yeah.
So I loved it. So
Yes.
now I'm like, I'm that guy. What's up? Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
And,
But
they get a full size candy bar at the end, so that works
Yeah.
out. It's like, hey,
I
you got
mean, that
you got
works.
scared, but you got
Yeah.
the good candy, so that's good.
Yeah.
I
Bob,
wanna
do you get anybody over at
trick-or-treat
your
in
place
Texas.
or no?
Yeah, we get a good amount. I'm in a neighborhood
That's
over here,
good.
so there's people around here. So there's a good amount of people.
You know
over
what?
here.
Next
Oh,
year I'm gonna send
good.
you. I'm gonna send you
You
this,
guys are
the Sam's
lucky.
Club special. I'm gonna send you a bunch of candy bars, and you're gonna be that guy.
Be that guy.
Yeah, you're gonna be that guy, man.
Getting
You're gonna be like,
the big
hey,
ones. Yeah, hey,
yeah,
you want the good
yeah,
stuff?
man.
You come here. Like you
Yeah,
said,
you
and then
come
it's like
here.
for the it's like for the adults. It's like, hey,
Four Loko.
yeah, you need a
Adults,
drink.
you need a Four
Hey,
Loko. Let's
yeah,
go.
you need
There
this.
you
You
go.
need a
Right.
beer. What do you need?
That's what I usually try to do. I have a cooler next to me, and I'm drinking, obviously.
Yeah.
Because if I'm gonna scare kids, I got to be drunk so I don't feel guilty. I mean,
No.
yeah. But
No.
then the parents are like, "Hey, like they'll tell the kids trick or treat." I'm like, I look at the adults. I'm like, "Hey, do you want a Four Loko? Hey, come on,
What flavor
you
you
want one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got a whole cooler. Come on." And then some of them will take them. I mean, as I said, I was 4-4. So like I think on Four Loko wise, I was 3-4. So
All right.
3 parents took Four Loko. The kids got scared. They got full size candy bars. So I think this year, from what I've seen, I think new parents have moved in and we got more kids. I think it's gonna be a pretty good year.
All right. Hey, load
yeah.
up the
Amazing.
candy.
Yeah.
Load up the candy. Load up
Exactly.
the cooler, and then spend a Lokoween.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, exactly, man.
You want
That's
the
what it's
good
gotta be.
stuff. Find Kevin, track him down in Texas, find out where
That's right.
he is, and he'll get you hooked
And we'll
up
do it.
with the good stuff here.
And
for-
if y'all
for
are in New
Halloween.
Jersey or Kentucky, y'all look for
Yeah, we're right
y'all
here.
look for Bob. Or
Yeah,
y'all look for Roadhouse. I mean, or look for Loko Libre.
Loko LaParka out there on the streets wherever he's
Loko LaParka. Wherever
roaming
he's
around
at.
there.
He'll be on the
Where's
streets.
after Roadhouse kicked out Loko LaParka, who
Yeah,
took
I had to
over-
kick him
Loko
straight
LaParka.
out.
who
Let's
took
go.
over the
Yeah.
podcast for a little bit there. But hey,
He did.
it was nice seeing him.
Hey, I'm glad you got
there.
him out of your house because I think you might have robbed it.
Yeah,
listen,
you might
dude.
wanna check
Once
your
we're
TV.
done, check everything.
Check your TV.
Yeah.
We got to talk about that
Hey.
2A, and I had to get him out.
That's right.
Hey, do what you got to do, man. You got to do what you got to do. But
Hey, he
but
did
hey.
drink one of your Four Locos, Roadhouse. I just want you to let you know. I want you to know
Oh.
that.
Oh
He
man.
did.
Oh.
Mess him up.
Oh, mess
Yeah.
him up. So-
Yeah, you tell him that he owes you a Four Loco.
Hey,
Hey, but hey,
Yo-
but Evan,
yo-
hey.
Yeah.
So I heard rumors. Is the podcast coming back?
It's coming back.
2 guys, 1 inch.
Yes, 2 guys, 1 inch is coming back. We're gonna call it the what is it? The revival episode. My guy actually finally told me he's ready to come back. Thank God, because people's been asking, but we're gonna come back. 2 guys, 1 inch is
Right.
back. And we're gonna come back hard. We're gonna have 2 guests on our first episode. And I think Lane might actually wear the shot collar.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah. So
Well,
Y'all
I
get
know
ready.
a guest here, and the guest here will volunteer.
yes. And if any of y'all actually, Bob, Roadhouse, if any of you want to be a guest on there, I got you. We will make it.
Word.
We'll make it happen. We'll do it.
Word.
Happen.
Yeah.
You're looking forward to the return.
The return of
The 2
return.
guys.
2 guys, 1 inch.
2 guys, 1 inch.
I mean,
out
even
there.
though it's only half an inch, I'll make it 1 inch for you guys. Let's go.
Well, it's half for both of you, right? It's
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
half
Yeah,
on
that's
one
right.
half,
Actually, yeah,
So-
that's true. I never thought about
So-
that. That's half
So
and
nothing
half.
you
short
get
about
all of
me
us to be
birthday.
like,
Yeah,
like-
I don't have to pay any money for supplements. Yeah,
hey, you get 4 people. It's like 4 guys, 2 inches. I mean,
4 guys,
Well,
2
it all-
inches. Let's go.
it all works out here.
Yeah,
so
that's
but hey,
right. Yeah, the more
Hey.
guests we
Whatever.
get,
Hey,
yeah, Vigor we get. Yeah, that's right. Guys, I
Kevin.
miss you. I miss you guys so much. Honestly,
Yes, definitely. We
yeah.
will
Rude
do this
buzz.
more. I mean, it's been
Yes.
what? It's been a few months since
It has.
the 4th
Yeah.
of Joloko. We will make this a more of a regular occurrence
Yeah.
to enjoy some Four Loko with Kevin over here. So where can they find you guys with the you and the two guys 1 inch?
Either on Apple or Spotify. Yeah, Apple or Spotify. Find us, guys, and also subscribe to Bumming with Bobcat. Let's make it 1,000.
What?
Let's make
See?
it
That's true.
1,000
subscribers.
1,000. We need it, man.
We'll
We're
make
at
it
here
worth it.
now.
Yes,
It's
We are
free.
making that push. It's
Yes.
free. We're under
make it worth it.
225 now,
yeah.
at least as of
Go.
press time.
Let's
To
go,
get
guys.
there to Edward 40 hands, you want to see 2 40s. Like you said here, we got 2. It could be, it could be 2 of these. You never know. It could be anything you want. And
I
if you
will
want
make
to,
it whatever beer anybody tells me. I'll make it whatever beer.
Yeah,
we're open
Dude.
to suggestions.
Yeah,
Hey, Roadhouse, we're easy here. We're laid
We are.
back. This
I've
is
got Four Loko. I'm easy. Okay.
yeah. It's like should be like a banner says, "Hey, you drink Four Loko,
right.
you're easy." I mean,
I'm
yeah.
easy.
I mean, we're guys. We're easy. It doesn't take much
yeah.
to get the job
Totally.
done over here.
1,000
No,
subscribers, guys.
But hey,
Let's go.
hey, smash that subscribe button on the Bum Wine Bob YouTube channel. It's free. We're trying to hit that 1,000 subscriber mark
Well,
for Edward 40 Hands Challenge. Myself, Roadhouse, Kevin said he'll join in. I'm sure we got other buddies. I'm sure that will be joining in here with us here on the show as well. And if you want to join in too, just let us know if you have suggestions of what you want to see us drink. We're open to that too.
we'll do it.
We'll do it out there. Hey, as we say here, it's the best of the worst and cheap booze right here. The bottom shelf, bum wine, beers, 40s, malt liquor, all the stuff you grew up on. We cover here on the podcast, the Bumming with Bobcat, Bum Wine Bob, bumwinebob.com. Spread the word. Tell your friends to smash that subscribe button.
Literally, I mean, smash it because this Four Loko can is smashed.
It is. I mean, this is like as if you're in there, you're crushing these cans out there.
Yeah.
Like I said, you don't get the full effect here.
Yeah.
And with these, with these, it
looks like it got smashed
lanyard
on a
koozies
guy's head. Yeah.
out there. Yeah, it doesn't do justice here. But if you stay tuned to all of our social media, you'll see the full can costumes in their other glory. If it's Kevin's Jungle Juice this year, my Four Loko Gold here this year, or Loko LaParka, who made a special appearance before Roadhouse.
He did. He broke into Roadhouse's house.
He was there, but he kicked him out.
I got him. Fuck out.
Roadhouse.
Maybe he'll come back again.
He did.
He's out of
Him
here.
with the Roadhouse. He's out of here.
He's out of here.
He's out of here.
But hey,
We're
Kevin,
working here.
good to see you, man. Good to talk to
Yeah,
you.
it was
Good
good
to
see
chat
y'all.
with you.
It's like a family reunion.
Yeah,
It
is.
was. Yeah, it was.
I love you guys, man. Y'all are awesome.
All
Bring
right,
them back
till
in.
next time.
Tell your friends. Subscribe to the Bum Wine Bob YouTube channel.
Yeah.
I am Bum Wine Bob. That's Kevin, the tattoo guy. That's Loko LaParka or Roadhouse. You tell them what it is. We got Colt 45. We got Four Loko. And until next time, cheers.
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 Motherfuckers.
Motherfucker.